Get your roll on, my nigga, get your roll on. She thinking the thighs, she get a stroll on, controlling me. Come roll with me, now she holding me, consoling me, yeah. Pop 1, pop 2, I'm on 3, yeah. In the hills, by the get lost in the mountains, yeah. Double cups on the table, and we still count. I love when I'm counting up. I remember times we were down, had to double up. Now my whole team ball. It's been a while since I bought jewelry from the mall. And the latest push to start. I remember times were hard. I ain't playing, I just play my cards. Came through the war like a Vietnam vet. Now I'm at the bank depositing royalty checks. Get your roll on, my nigga, get your roll on. She thinking the thighs, she get a stroll on, controlling me. Come roll with me, now she holding me, consoling me, yeah. Pop 1, pop 2, I'm on 3, yeah. In the hills, about to get lost in the mountains, yeah. Double cups on the table and we still count, still count, still count. CLMG, the G stand for go, the C stand for good, the L stand for love, the M stand for the times we got it out the mud. GYDO, get your dreams out. I'm in the whip with Lil Shawty, she got her titties out. Could get to the telly quick enough. Damn, I love the feeling when I'm counting up. Get your roll on, my nigga, get your roll on. She thinking the thighs, she get a stroll on, controlling me. Come roll with me, now she holding me, consoling me, yeah. Pop 1, pop 2, I'm on 3, yeah. In the hills, about to get lost in the mountains, yeah. Double cups on the table and we still count. Still count, still count, still. Yeah. Hey, yo, Slick, bring some more rubber bands when you go to the Circle K, my nigga. Appreciate you. Everything fresh, 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 fresh. Gotta be fresh. Everything fresh, fresh. You know, it's about pushing the culture forward, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people get into the chase a bag, but like that bag won't always come. Like, what are you doing to push the culture forward? You know what I'm saying? Fresh. Make sure I can see out that screen too. Like all my shit should be like big screen. Yes, Sirski. I mean, I forgot what we was doing. What are we doing? Oh, Fresh on TV, the podcast, episode Tizzle, episode Dose. Saying all my amigos. This is your boy Stan G, man. 1057 The Box Radio, Stan CLMG. What's happening, man? Welcome to a second episode, man. Like, we made it to episode 2. I knew we would make it, but like, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, I'll be feisty, man. I might say some shit that get us canceled. We living in the council culture. It's going down, man. We are sponsored by Next Chapter Gaming, Next Chapter Incorporated, 1057 The Box Radio. Yo, same shit, man. We on the Xbox Live right now playing under Next Chapter Gaming, the game tag. Also, we got the private chat open. You got to subscribe to the private chat. You got to go to 1057 The Box Radio, hit Fresh Zone TV, the podcast, enter your email, and we're going to send you a link each week to the private chat, man. Sponsored by Chatsy.com, Chatsy.com with a Z. Shit sound weird saying that shit. I'll set my profile up now, man. But yeah, you get in on a private chat, man. We playing the top 3 bidders. Shouts out to what was his name? T Money underscore. I think it was like 12 or something. I watched his ass last week on the Madden. He was the top bidder. Yo, homie, try to put a screenshot up there, bro, when he scored a touchdown, like in the fourth quarter. Bro, I watched you like 42-7. Like, why you try to put a screenshot of your one touchdown? Hey, I'm gonna give you that moment though, man. I'm gonna give you that moment. So we locked in, man. Xbox Live at Next Chapter Gaming. I'm live on the profile right now. If you want to get in the private chat, this private chat about to be lit. Telling you unedited. Put your pictures, put your link in. But the only way you got to subscribe is 1057theboxradio.com. Hit the Fresh On TV link. Put your email in there. We're going to see a link to the private chat. And I'm playing a top 1 bidder, a whole 4 quarters. We on the Madden. I'm playing the top 2 bidders, 2 quarters apiece. So yeah, tap in, man. Hit the link. Make sure you subscribe to the private chat because we got the bid in the link. So let's get into the episode.
Everything fresh, 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 fresh. Gotta be fresh. Everything fresh, fresh.
Yes, Sirski. Fresh On TV, the podcast, episode 2. Live and direct, man. We on the Madden Live right now. We on Xbox Live. You got to add the gamer tag. Next Chapter Gaming. And I'm playing the top 3 bidders. First bidder getting the whole 4 quarters, man. I'm going to wash you, bro. Ain't nobody beat me. I'm feeling cocky out here. Y'all niggas can't see me on this Madden. And we playing the top 2 bidders for 2 quarters. Private chat is open right now. What we got in the chat? How many people? Oh, we litty. We got like 200 people in the chat right now, man. If you want to be in a private chat, we're not doing it on YouTube anymore. Just because we want it to be a little explicit. Also, we getting that bag from chassis.com. So if you want to be in a private chat, man, all you got to do is go to 1057theboxradio.com, hit Fresh On TV, the podcast, and put your email in. And every week, we're going to invite you to the private chat. So what's happening? I'm setting my team up right here. Yo, I played this nigga last week, bro. I know you had 2 creative players, bro. They had the same name, man. He was playing with the 49ers. I'm like, bro, like, I don't know no twins that play for the 49ers. I still watch his ass, though. What's happening, man? Let me check the chat, man. I'm in the chat live right now, man. Private chat. Sponsored by chassis.com. Pull it up a little bit. I don't even want to work the mouse. Like, pull it up for me. What's happening, man? What y'all fake caring about today? In the words of Lil Duval. What y'all fake caring about today? What's this? Amir, what's up, Amir? Oh, yeah. Yo, shouts out to all the HBCUs having a homecoming right now, man. That's dope. What's your classification? What's your freshman, sophomore? Amir, go on private chat with her. Amir, what's she say? Are you a sophomore? What's happening? What school you go to? North Carolina A&T. What's happening, man? North Carolina fuck with us heavy. South Carolina rock with us too. Yo, man, I'll be seeing the invites, man. Like, I ain't gonna even count with you, bro. Like, I'm still on some quarantine type shit. Like, I'm still like, yo, you ain't my inner circle. I'm probably not being around with you, man. But I'll be seeing the invites, man. Nah, yo, I'm soon as this COVID is slow all the way down, we're gonna be back outside at all the HBCUs. Yo, if you're in the chat right now, man, you in the HBCU, drop your school. What's your school name? Yo, Mia, when is y'all homecoming? When it's coming up? When is it? What's he say? Pull out, I can see. October 24th through the 31st. Oh, snap. Yeah. North Carolina A&T. What's happening, man? Yo, y'all going like Halloween weekend. Is lit? Okay. I know DJ Black Ice, he doing some is this weekend. I think he at Hampton. Where's he at? Nah, he at Fayetteville State. Fayetteville, North Carolina. I don't know if it's their homecoming or what, but yeah, he out there, man. Yo, drop your school. What's happening? Pull it up. Shaw University, what's happening? Winston-Salem. Oh, we got a lot of North Carolina love in here, man. Bethune, what's happening? Florida A&M, okay. Alabama A&M. Alabama State, what's happening? Who is that? Alabama State, what's her name? Kia, what's up, Kia? Oh, Kaya, Kya. Oh, you down in the Gump, huh? When y'all homecoming? Yo, man, send me some gear, man. Everybody that just dropped a school name, I need some HBCU gear, man. Like, hook me up. Like, I could order it on Amazon, but like, I'll be like, I don't know if the money go to the school. like, I don't even know, man. Or at least send me a link, man. But I need some official gear. Like, I need it from the student store, like the bookstore. Or they sell it in the student union. Who is that? Florida Memorial University. Taya, what's up, Taya? When y'all homecoming? Yo, I need a hoodie, man. Starting to get cold on the West Coast. See them in the Mirror Gold shit tonight. I need a hoodie, though, man. Can you hook me up? Who's this say Harvard? Ken S. You go to Harvard? We talking about HBCUs, nigga. This nigga said I'll go to Harvard. Yo, I fuck with the look of the sweater. I need a Harvard sweater, bro. What you majoring in, man? Go private chat with him. What you majoring in? We talking about HBCU. You gonna say the white man school? Harvard. Let's say biomechanics. I don't even know what that is, bro. I don't believe you until you send me a Harvard sweater. Let me get one, bro. And we're gonna pull up. I'm open right now. Like 200 people in the chat. Oh, 300 now. Oh, y'all rock with us, huh? If you want to be in a private chat, man, you gotta go to 1057theboxradio.com. Hit the Fred on TV podcast. Subscribe, put your email in there, and every week you will get a link to the private chat. Oh, we lit. Y'all dropping pictures in here and everything. Who's that? Okay. Yo, this shit unedited, man. Might see some crazy pictures in here, man. What y'all fake caring about today, man? Like, in the words of Lil Duval. What y'all fake caring about today? What is that? Chris, what up, Chris? I gotta pause real quick. Hold up. He say, did you see when Fat Joe said the baby is the new generation Tupac? I did see that. What was that on, man? Was that on Rap City? I think that was on Rap City, bro. I did see when they said that, man. I think it was on the new Rap City, like before the BET Hip Hop Awards. Fat Joe said that, yeah. I disagree. Who asked me that? This generation or version? I want to say version, but I guess like this Tupac in this era, bro. I gotta go with NBA YoungBoy, man, or Kodak Black, but like I'm more like pulled toward NBA YoungBoy. And let me say this because I know y'all niggas take sound bites and y'all run with them shits. Especially y'all hip hop heads that be like, nigga, rap is dead, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Play some Tupac and Biggie. I feel like rap is at the best it's ever been, but that's another subject. NBA YoungBoy is the closest to Tupac right now, man. Yo, Tupac, when Tupac died, before he died, he had 4 albums out. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, he had 4 albums out. And you can Google this, man. After he died, including like all the compilation albums, he put out like 18 albums, bro. After he died. So not he, but the state or whoever was in control of his music, they put out 18 albums after he died, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy to me. Like, do you understand the work ethic? Like, how many, like, how hard you had to be going in the studio to create 18 albums worth of content? Damn. And none of them verses was like reused. Now, some people say he had 5 albums out because the Machiavelli album dropped like 2 months after he died. So they was like, oh yeah, that album had to be done. But even you could say that, but 17 albums after he died, bro. Tupac was a different type of work goat, man. How old is this nigga? 21, 22? And he already, including on his mixtapes, he done already dropped like 20 albums. Say what you want to say about the music, but I say NBA YoungBoy because he's kind of anti-industry too, bro. Like Tupac, if you old enough to remember, Tupac was like, besides Death Row, besides the West Coast dudes he was affiliated with, a lot of rappers outside of that camp, they didn't rock with Tupac. Like New York cats didn't rock with Tupac, Atlanta cats didn't rock with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So it's like NBA YoungBoy the same way. Tupac was the same way.
He was under the table. Like I could drink, but now no.
Not no more.
Nope. After having kids, it's like nope.
Yeah. Body started slowing down, man. You gotta sleep it off. I told him get some rest though. Let's get into it, man. If you didn't know, Fresh on TV, the podcast, special guest in the room, Aria Rade, singer, songwriter, all that good shit.
What's
How you
up?
feel? You good?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. I forgot to ask you because we do the gamer room now, so we live on the Next Chapter Gaming Inc. Man, y'all jump in. We playing the top bidder. I didn't know if you gamed or not. Like, if you.
I mean, I do. I like me some Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and some COD every once in a while. But I like zombies better than COD, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I'll be on it, man.
I like Sega. Like I like shit from Sega. So like sometimes I'll be playing. So I got like a little tiny Sega Genesis, and sometimes I'll be playing that.
Yeah.
But I usually am playing with my 3-year-old, so it's really hard for me to be a gamer.
Right. I mean, I'm mostly like a sports head. Sometimes I get on, Call of Duty and all that goodish, but like I'm mostly like Madden. We on the Madden right now, so. That's what I'm basically on. Nah, You hung out with us before, actually, when we were doing the showcase. But
Yeah.
that was dope. I think that's when we first met you. Tell the people a little bit about yourself. Might be the first time seeing you.
Okay. Hi guys. I'm Aria Rade. I am an R&B artist out of Pittsburgh, PA, signed with Nightfall Records. I've been doing this for about almost 2.5 years. I've been writing for a very long time. I've been singing since, God, I was like 5.
Yeah.
But I really got into my music because I did modeling for a good 10, 12 years. And
Yeah.
that didn't really pan out for me. I really wanted to do music. And finally, I sent my demo in. And 3 months later, I got signed. So it's been a crazy ride.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy ride. It's not like a real big label, so it's not too bad. But like the amount of work that an artist has to put in, like behind the scenes by yourself, is insane. Promoting, marketing, like it's crazy. But it's definitely worth the ride. I mean, I've got a lot of good fans and people that really dig my stuff, and like that's all I can ask for.
Right.
Just people vibe into my shit, realizing putting the respect in what I do.
And feeling it. Hey, that's important though. Like, I think a lot of people think like you said, it's a lot of work as an indie artist before you got a team behind you. But I think a lot of people get into it like once they get the team, like then they like, all right, I'm gonna slow down on my grind. Like y'all supposed to do this and do that. But like,
but no, that's not how it is with mine.
At all.
My manager runs like 50 artists by himself. So like I put in the work every single day. I'm up promoting from 6 o'clock in the morning till I go to bed. Yeah. In between being a mom and a wife and all that shit. So it's definitely exhausting. But in the end, like I said, if people really get down to my shit, like that's all I can ask for. That's all I care about. I don't care about being famous. I don't care about that. Like, I don't need people knowing what I do on a daily basis, like behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I can buy myself stuff and buy my kids stuff and take care of my kids with music, then that's all I want to do.
That's it. And that's
but it's not gotten that far yet. Let me tell you, it's a long ride. Let me tell you,
it's work. I was having this conversation with somebody. I was like, man, I think people like, I blame social media, man, because it's like, you know, it's a gift and a curse. Well, I think a lot of, especially indie artists, they see artists' success and they're like, oh, I could have this if I drop, you know, I could have this in a month or 2 months. But like, you don't even know, man. It take years. Like,
the problem with artists and most artists that like I have met is like they think if they drop the most fire song, that everything is just going to pan out for them. But like, if you're not doing your marketing, you're promoting, doing interviews and shows, you're not going to be nobody. You could have the best voice, the best, you could be the best rap artist, but if you don't put that shit and work into it, you're not going to be shit. I promise you.
A lot of people, they use like, I had a manager, he used to call it the friends method. So they like, oh, I got 2,000 friends on social media. So if I just drop this song, all my friends going to go listen to it. I'm going to pop. But they don't understand now. You got to market and promote that, because once you drop, then like 30 friends go listening. And you're like, damn, y'all my friends. But like,
right. And like another thing too is a lot of these people, be honest with you, buy fake bots. And that's how their followers are. And that's where their streams are coming from, because you're buying into it. I don't do that shit. All my shit's organic. Right. I'm proud that like my song Patiently Waiting has like 16,000 streams on Spotify. I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not gonna put money into fake bots to like my stuff. No. If you're not gonna like it organically, then I'm not need you. Exactly.
They don't need you. A lot of artists doing that. J. Cole said that, man. The machine is behind them, and they got the machine working. But I mean, any artist, you don't got that type of money to go invest in, you know, a bot form. You know what I'm saying? So it's better. I tell people, yeah, you want to promote and pay for your ads. Like, we run an ad on every post we put out. But, you know, you don't want, like, just fake people that's never going to follow you, never going to pull up to a show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Interview corner.
Mic check.
Interview corner.
What we talking about today? Mic check.
Interview corner.
Who we got? 1 2 1 2.
Interview corner.
Because it's the point that you could have 12,000 or 12 million followers on Instagram, but are they really going to pull up and be there?
Right.
Like, are they going to be at your side? No, they're not. So if I have almost 600 followers on Instagram, and I did that shit organically. I did not buy into it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing it the best way I can.
Right.
Whenever I have something drop, I promote it as much as I can. I mean, financially, it's hard. It's really hard. Like, so I'm not able to put, like, I know there's some artists that can be like, oh, I'm gonna put like 10 grand into this song. Well, great for you, but I have 3 children, and this pandemic has not helped anything. Let me tell you.
At all.
So, you know, I do what I can as an artist, and I think people appreciate that I'm real about it. Like, I'm like, I'm not gonna drop $1,000 on this song. I know I can't do it, but if you listen to it and vibe to it, great. Share it with your friends. Like, check it out.
Yeah. And that's the definition of growing organically, man. Like, it's the budget, man. Like, I remember we started, man, we had 50 people, but like, you know, we just kept organically like putting content out there, and people will like come to you. Like, if you build it, they gonna come. But I think a lot of artists just think it's overnight, man. But it's years.
I'm going on 2.5 years now, and I have probably about almost 15 to 20 songs out there.
Yeah.
And it's not happening for me yet. So I mean, I'm busting my ass. I'm one of the hardest working artists, like, truly.
Right.
And I'm happy with whatever I'm getting right now.
From there. I remember we was talking to MGK, man, and he said when he was first coming up, like, he thought like, yo, I'm gonna go to a showcase, I'm gonna rock it, and then the label gonna sign me for $1 million. And he was like, I did that 4 years, it never happened. You know, so like, I don't know.
I mean,
man.
I'm sure like the bigger labels, like from what I understand, like the bigger labels, like in LA and New York and whatever, they give you an advance, like when you sign with them and stuff. But like with my label, it's not like that. Like, I pay to do everything myself. Right. You know what I mean? So it's harder for me. It'd be nice to be with a big label, but you know what? If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. At least my music's getting out there, and I have a really good manager. It's just like I said, he manages so many artists by himself and runs his label. So it's like he is super, super busy all the time. So it's like really, really, really hard to like get one-on-one with him. You know what I mean? So I have learned to go on Facebook music groups and Instagram music groups, TikTok. Like, TikTok's my biggest following. I got almost more than 3,000 followers right now. I started my Loom account, or Loom. I think it's Loom. I'm not sure, but I got a few good followers on there. People are really vibing to my music. So, you know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed just to have people listen to and be like, wow, you have a beautiful voice and your shit is awesome. That means more to me than having 1 million fake followers who aren't really listening to my shit. And like, you know what I mean? Like, you and Gage like really hyped me up with my music, and like I appreciate that so much. So much.
That's why we built this platform, man. Like, because even some of the stuff we were doing, I always tell people, like you said, like Loom. I actually know the guy. We was running an ad for them. But I was like, you got to take your music where people want to hear your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, Audio Mac, like, people are logging on to that and like, who's the new artist? You know, you can
I didn't know about Audio Mac. I knew about
Audio
like
Mac
SoundCloud. Like, everyone puts their stuff on SoundCloud. But like, my manager advised not to do SoundCloud, but maybe Audio Mac. And then also I'm on Crowded Streaming, which they have their own app, their own streaming app, and like I get paid for that too. So if people go on Crowded Streaming and they look me up, like, they can listen to my songs on that too, which is cool.
Yeah, because you get monetized. Even Audio Mac, you get monetized. But I know artists that like they're on there and they're not on Spotify. Because you gotta think Spotify, like, all right, people listening, you gotta really get some traction. But if you're on these sites with like, who the new artist, I'm just looking for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you want to promote your music as a new artist. I'll tell people that all the time, but they be like, well, I'm on Apple. Because I can't even cap. I only got Spotify. You know, like, I don't got the Apple. I rock with Tidal. I don't got none of those. Only got Spotify. So it's like you got to put your music where people are looking to play it. And
Yeah.
get some
Yeah,
traction.
that makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interview corner.
Mic check.
Interview corner.
What we talking about today? Mic check.
Interview corner.
Who we got? 1 2 1 2.
Interview corner.
Are you Day hanging out from the Fred Zone TV showcase? You just dropped the EP too. Well, a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah, it was a few weeks ago. It's called Illusions of Love. My
Yeah.
next song is called Did You Think? It's featuring Tony Blanco. It was supposed to come up on Friday, but it didn't. So I'm hoping like by tomorrow. I've been
Okay.
I keep looking, but it's not there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's supposed to drop like ASAP. And yeah,
Okay.
Illusions of Love is still doing pretty good. I mean, definitely need more people to listen to it, but
Yeah. Run the
it's
numbers
a
up.
good album. I mean, it's a
I
good
felt
album.
it was good. Like I told you on the showcase, like I listened to it like that Friday night, like the day it dropped, and like I felt it was good. Cause with me, I like different shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it feels different from like a lot of like we do radio, so it feels different from a lot of music that's on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how you stand out with 7,000 songs dropping every day. Like,
Right. Yeah,
uh,
I mean, a lot of people are telling me like, I like that your voice is yours and you don't sound like anyone else. You don't try to sound like anyone else. Like that's what people really dig about me being an artist, and I'm really happy about that.
yeah. You don't use a lot of the auto tune and like the digital sound and
I hate auto
effects.
so badly. I hate it so
Oh,
badly. And so like whenever I work with my one producer, like he'll use it a little bit to
yeah.
kind of make sure I'm in key. But other than that, like I said, don't put me in a ton of auto tune. I hate auto tune. People like sound like great when they're on auto tune, but it's not them. Because if you listen to like if you go live, you're not gonna sound like that, bro. Like you
Mhm.
gotta sound like you.
Right. Or yeah, the
So
show.
that's what I pride myself on with my music, is I do not like auto tune at all.
Yeah. I had an engineer, he said that all the time. He's like, when you put that auto tune on like on the voice, you take away the pain. So it's like people
Yep.
not really hearing it, it's digital, but I don't know, man. Like,
And you gotta like have your music like so up to standards to be played on actual like radio stations. Like
right.
for instance, like putting on a radio station in Pittsburgh, like you have to be in perfect key, you have to do this and that, and like maybe mine's not perfection, and that's okay. I'm okay with
Yeah.
that. To me, it's perfect enough.
Right.
And as long as people are listening to it wherever else they can, then so be it.
That's it. But yeah, I will say your voice, like from what I heard, like your voice, like you stay in your key, you keep your pitch, and like it definitely feels like, oh, she's telling a story. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you connect with people, because like people will forget what you saying, they'll forget the hook and the verse, but they gonna remember, oh, that shit made me feel a certain way. Now let me add that to the playlist.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, we hanging out, man. Fred Zone TV, the podcast. This is episode 2, man. Man, it took a while to get here too, man. And I was just wondering. I was talking to somebody. I was like, I'm gonna ask you this. So it was like, just doing music. A lot of people think, oh, this is it, and like we were just talking social media, and they think like most of the artists mainly make their music or make their money from music, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
was like, no, that's really the music is like the building of your platform. And then you gotta invest in here, do a podcast, get some merchandise, do a show. You know what I'm saying? That's how you bring the money in. So I'm
Yep.
asking you, like what, do you think? Like, do you think people are just, social media, or like do you think like they don't really understand the concept of business?
So I think that everyone is so addicted to social media now. Like, oh my God, I have to get on my Instagram. I have to get on my
Yeah.
TikTok. Like, what am I going to do? And the only
Yeah.
reason I'm on them a lot is because I'm promoting. I'm trying to find different ways to market.
Mhm.
And I think like whenever people do, like when people have shows and stuff, like I think like it's really cool to go and see a show, whether
Right.
it's, you know, a small show or a big show. I've only
Mhm.
ever been to one big show, and that was Social Distortion. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, that shit was hype. Like, I had such a good time. But like, they have this like thing in Apollo. Well, it's not Apollo, but it's called Rock for Life. And what it is you pay $20, and this $20 goes to like kids who are struggling with leukemia. It's always like
Yeah.
a reason for a kid to get help. You
Yeah.
pay $20 for 3 days,
Huh.
and you get to watch live music, drink, eat, have fun, and it's just like, it's a good feeling because like it's like charity, and it's just like you're giving back to someone who needs it.
Right.
To me, that's more worthy than going and paying like $50 to see one person perform or two people perform, you know?
One show.
I mean, I like doing shows, and like, if you know, people want to pay to see me sing, great. But like, I like the free shows because one, it gives you a good boost to show that you're talented enough to be doing a show. Period.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And I mean, I understand like you're paying for the manager or whoever's paying for the venue, so like they have to get their money's worth. I get that.
Right. Right.
But like, I also like the fact that some people do those free concerts and like have that concept of, it's not all about money. It's not all about fame. It's about reaching out to people and showing them that you're talented, and also showing them that like you care about them.
Right.
Like you want them to see you, you know?
Right. Reaching
So,
out,
to
making
me-
that connection. Yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, my next show coming up, it was supposed to be in October. I think it's going to be November now. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But it's going to be at a big distillery, and like tickets are going to be like, I think $10 or $15, which isn't too bad. And there's going to be, it's R&B acoustic thing. So there's going to be a couple different artists off the label and stuff, which is really cool. I'm excited because like I'm dying to perform.
Yeah.
But there's so many different opportunities to perform in Pittsburgh. It's just, you got to have this, you know? And I like wish that people were more like, let's do some free shows, get people really hype about our music, come together as a community, as a city, and like, and rock out, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about money and social media with everybody, money hungry, and social media feeds into that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, you see things on TikTok, like, you want to be a millionaire, this is what you do. Like, go ahead with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it is not that easy. I don't know why you think to tell people it's easy, because it's not.
Right.
So
it's like YouTube apps, like ads when you pull up, oh, watch this video if you want to be a millionaire next year.
Right.
It's no cheat codes, man. Like, it's a blueprint, but you got to tweak that to what you're doing. Like, it's no cheat codes, man. Like, I was talking to DJ Youngboy. He was working with Young and May, and you remember the song they dropped the ooh. He was like, bro, they pushed that song for like 28 months before it hit radio. I was like, because there's no cheat code. Like, you could pay for the ads, you could, pay for your marketing. But my only thing, I just tell people, just stay consistent, man, because this shit could take a lifetime, but it's about the journey.
Interview corner.
Mic check.
Interview corner.
What we talking about today? Mic check.
Interview corner.
Who we got? 1 2 1 2.
Interview corner.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to push out a song every 2-3 weeks, maybe every 2 weeks. And I'm actually not even going into the studio that much because I can't afford it, for one. So I got myself a mic. I got myself Pro Tools, Logic,
Okay.
and I'm learning how to record myself. That way, all I gotta do is send it in to be mixed and mastered, and then bam, I got another song to put out there. Because that's one thing, like, I noticed, like, my listeners are dropping because like my EP's been out for like 3, maybe 4 weeks, and I haven't put anything out. So my manager's like, I think we need to drop something. I'm gonna say, please, let's drop this song. Did you think? Like, I'm still waiting for it to drop, but once it drops, then I'm gonna drop another one in another couple of weeks. And I'm trying to stay as consistent as possible. It's just hard because like, oh, you need to put this money down to promote for this, and I'm like, well, I don't have it, so let's just do it this way and just put it out, and I'll promote it on all the groups that I do, and that's all I can do.
I mean, you taking the initiative, like, it starts like that, but like you said, we're so like content heavy now. Like, it's so man, we did a Spotify meeting, no lie, but they said like 7,000 songs a day get uploaded. So it's like, you know, and we're in a microwave generation right now. So you could be hot. Like, look how big the Drake and Kanye shit was, but now, I mean, them albums ain't been out a month, and nobody's talking about it again. You know, so it's like
Right.
we're so content heavy. So I just say, like, I always, my advice is put out as much as you can, because it might be a song that'll drop. You know, you dropped a year ago, it take off. Then them
Right.
people gonna go to your page. Okay, let me see what else you got. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If you got a bunch
I'm
of
hoping
content,
that's what happens. I
right?
haven't really had anybody say anything bad about my music. Some
Right.
people said like it wasn't mixed good enough, and
Yeah.
the person who did it was only recording me for a while and
Yeah.
mixing and mastering my stuff, but he's getting better and better. It's just
Yeah.
like I haven't worked with that many producers, like Timmy Rooks, for instance. Like he did I was
Yeah.
on Producer Live, and he like watched my Patient Waiting music video, and he was like, so I think it's good, and I think that your voice is really pretty, but like
Yeah.
there are too many layers in this now. I said, I get that, but like
Mm.
that's how I wanted the song. So, you don't
Yeah.
like it, that's fine. I get it.
Right.
He's like,
Right.
well, you should work with me though. Like, I'll get you. Like, okay, I know someone's gonna say that because they're a
Yeah.
producer and they're trying to make the bread.
And trying
I'm
to
not
make
stupid. You know what I
it's a
mean? Like, I know
business.
what you're trying to do.
Yeah, it's a business. I like layers though, man. Like, but I can get what
But
he's
he's like
saying.
too many layers and this and that. I
Yeah.
said, okay, like I appreciate you,
Yeah. Yeah.
take it into consideration.
Right. Take the advice and keep moving, man. That's part of
Yeah.
growing. Even if you decide to do it different or not, at least you take it and grow. Most people, you can't even tell them nothing. I want to go
Right.
back to,
Those people are so stuck on themselves and think that their shit doesn't stink, that their stuff is perfect. And in
Mhm.
reality, they need more work than most of us.
right, right. Losing's a grunter, man. But I want to go back to something you had said. You was like, you just bought the DAW, or you got Logic, right? And you got your own little
Yeah.
mic. Because
Mhm.
I was having this conversation with Gage. She's working with an artist, and they were like, "Oh, I found a studio. It cost this much, whatever." And he came to me, and I was just telling him, I was like, honestly, as an indie artist, you always want to have your own recording set up. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
absolutely.
Like, I will pay an engineer to mix and master my shit before I pay too much to be in the studio. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, I mean, but a lot of artists I don't know why this conversation about social media, but like they clout driven. So like they want to be
Yeah.
in the studio taking pictures. Oh, look at me working. But you just spent $500 for this studio. Now you ain't got enough money to pay the producer. You know?
Exactly. So I got a little tiny setup and I'm fine with it.
That's all
I just have to I got to get one of those pop filters to be able to drown out the sound. Like I put like a what's it called? A pantyhose thing on there to like
on the
try to
mic.
drown.
Yeah.
It did a little bit good, but I still need a pop filter. So once I get the pop filter, it'll be a lot better. But like,
Yeah.
I would rather record at home, get that
Mhm.
all done, and then send it to someone and have them say, "Hey, mix and master." And that's
Right.
it. That's whatever, $25-$50 right there. There you go.
Right.
Then we're done. But like, other than that, like, I like going to the studio. Don't get me wrong. One, it gets
Right,
me away
right.
from. I love my kids to death,
Yeah.
but sometimes mama needs a break. And
Yeah.
going to the studio gives me that break, but at the same
Yeah.
time, that's bread that I don't have.
Right.
So I'd rather just do it at home.
You got to work the budget, work with what you got, man. But like, I tell
Mhm.
people, man, I don't know, and this is free game. I tell everybody, like, you don't even need a big studio no more. Like,
Mm-mm.
honestly, with the magic these programs got, and you can pay an engineer. I always pay an engineer, but like a big studio, man, them days are over. Like,
Right.
look at what we doing here, and I'm like, and this all started because of COVID. Yeah, we got the big radio station. We got a spot in YouTube Studios, but COVID shut all that down. We was like, oh, we can do this right at the crib, Just
Yeah,
investing. Oh
absolutely.
man, what you got? So you got the EP out. You dropping any videos soon, or
So not yet.
yeah?
Again, finances. I don't make that.
that.
It sucks. But I'm thinking about doing something on my iPhone, or actually my father, like before he died, I got a bunch of video cameras and stuff. I might just start doing that shit myself, to be honest with you, and then just edit it somewhere. Right. Because like I want to get more music videos. I'd even be happy with lyrical music videos at this point, just so I have more content on my YouTube, you know? Yeah. So I'm gonna work on that too. I'm gonna work on doing more lives on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff. It's just having the time to do it is really hard when I have a 3-year-old.
Yeah. Mama Day is
He wants my full attention.
Yeah.
And she wants to be a star. Like, so she'll like try to get into my Zoom meetings and like doing a live. And I'm like, no, baby, not yet. But she's got a beautiful voice too. Let me tell you. I'm like, oh shit.
She might be next.
Yep.
It's hard work, man. It definitely. I appreciate you because you humble about it. You know, a lot of people get on here and they're like, nah, man, I can do this. I got this. And then, you know, they not even humble about it. Nothing's going to drop. But, like, where you at organically, you humble.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone who listens to me, everyone who follows me, everyone who gives me comments. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Promo God 614. She puts me, I've been on her radio station for almost 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I get a lot of hype with that. I appreciate everyone who has like given me an interview or a podcast, just to get me out there. Like I appreciate it more than you know. I'm very humble. That's all I can be. I mean, that's the type of person I could not be if I became famous. I could not be like stuck up and like no, that's not me. I would not be like that. I'm not gonna be Aria Dave, she cheated on her husband, but this guy, no, you're not going to hear that because that's not me. Like I'm not like Hollywood stars. Like I'm just me.
I mean, and that's why I know you're going somewhere. Like, you know, you can. I was telling Gage last night. I was like, bro, we always gonna figure out the business. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be there. But like, what is your spirit like when you step into this? Cause like, you know, I can't lie. Like we've been doing this 7 years, but like the last 2 years everything has been so fast. But like, that's cause we grounded 5 years in a basement, you know? So like it takes time, but like, I'm not going to switch and you're not going to switch now that we getting a little money and we getting a little clout, whatever. But like your spirit has to be right, you know? And that's why like, I'm gonna always rock with the indie artists. You know, we stopped the showcase. Just be honest, this is the first time I ever said this, but we got a letter from YouTube because we were getting so many copyright claims, you know, from like, and so they was about to kick us out the door. It was like, yo, 7 years working on this, like, all right, but we still gonna show love to the indie artists, and that's why we doing the podcast, doing the interviews and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. YouTube's a scary place. When you start doing numbers, they coming for you. It's really like that, man. So yeah.
I can only imagine.
Stay up on that, man, and talk to people. But yeah. Aria Day hanging out. What's the weather like out there? Is cooling off yet?
So it's probably now down to like 50 degrees.
Damn.
Today was like they said it was 73, but it felt like it was 8.
Damn.
I still got my air conditioners and my windows, believe that. It still gets hot. So until that shit drops down to 50 consistently, I'm keeping those air conditioners.
Hey, they said we cool off, man, but it's still like 80, 90 degrees. You know, it never get really cold out here, you know. And then,
really? I've never been to LA. So.
Yeah, and once it started getting too cold, people started going to Arizona, you know what I'm saying, for the winter, because it's like heaven out there, man, in the winter. So, like Florida weather.
Do you guys get snow down there?
In the mountains. Yeah, like in the mountains. You know, really all this shit the valley. But if you go up top to the mountains, you'll see some winter, like snow, people skiing up there. Got the cabins to rent out and stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
It's dope. Hey, we appreciate you hanging out, man. Drop
I
the
appreciate
IG.
you for having me.
Yeah, drop the IG and the Spotify name. We actually gonna have that on the screen, but you
Okay.
drop your IG.
So my IG is Aria Radae, ARIA RADAE, and you can also find me on TikTok, same one, and Facebook, Aria Radae Music,
There we
and
go.
Lum, Aria Radae.
Oh, and Lum, yeah. And we're gonna
Yeah.
add you. We got on the YouTube page now. We got the Fresh Zone TV the soundtrack. So we add,
Cool.
yeah, we add all the artists we interview. Artists still send us music like, "Hey, can I be on the showcase?" We explain what's going on, and then we add it to that. So it's pretty dope. It's been getting some traction. We only got the artists from last week up there now, but I saw they
Well, now you
views
have
go
me.
up. Now we got you, and we're gonna add more.
Feel free to put whatever you want up there, and I'll have more music coming up. I'll send it to you.
Okay, yeah, we trying to flood it, man. We need like 100 songs.
Well, I got a few on my Spotify and some
Okay.
collabs I've done too that are pretty dope actually. So
Okay. Yeah, we'll get it all added. Let's do it. We appreciate you. Are you Radae, Fresh on TV, the podcast? You enjoy the rest
appreciate
of the
you.
night. All right.
Someday I'm gonna come up there and we're gonna have like dinner or something and hang out.
We going live after this. We doing all Zoom interviews when COVID is really at the lowest point. Then we traveling. We back in these streets.
Yes. I'm trying to get on some movies too. I'm gonna get my music on movies. I swear I am. It's gonna happen.
I've been telling you that. Like, remember I said it first. I've been telling you that. Like, you make like.
Well, my manager
score.
said he was like, I always put your music out to all that, but like,
Okay.
there's no anything back, and I'm like, I don't understand. Patiently waiting would have been a perfect one.
Man, what? And now even with the movies, like how everything is coming out just as quick as music. Like with Tubi TV, I like what Dame Dash doing, Dame Dash Studios. But like, yeah, they're looking for content. You just gotta own your publishing. As long as you got 100% of that, a lot of times when they be like, okay, the producer got half and the artist got half, then they don't want to get into it. But like you said,
No, I'm pretty sure how it goes with mine is it's mine, and then my manager gets 20%.
oh well, yeah, you own it then, yeah. Especially if you're on that label, like, yeah, you just got to get it to the right people, right?
Yeah.
Get it to the right people.
Yes. Prayers for that.
Guests in the room, Are You Radae? We appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, you enjoy the rest of the night. Stop by anytime now.
You too.
All right.
All right. Peace.
All right.
Everything fresh, 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 fresh. Gotta be fresh. Everything fresh, fresh.
Yes, Sirski. Okay, I don't got no headphones on or nothing, man. Y'all finna get down with the top bidders, man. Fresh on TV, the podcast, episode 2. We like to end the show with every week with something we call food for thoughts. We'll hit you with a positive message and just some positive energy, man, to make it to the next week, man. Come from people in the industry, people everywhere, man. So tonight's food for thoughts comes from the philosopher Kevin Gates. One. Kevin Gates, I was watching that interview, man. I'm not sure who it was with. I think Hot 97. Kevin Gates said on an interview, he says, most of my wins came from my losses. And I'm paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? It could be different, you know what I'm saying? But he said most of my wins came from my losses. Because in every loss, I was able to gain some type of success. You know what I'm saying? And he quoted a movie. I ain't going to quote the movie to call him out because it was a real movie. But he said the movie he was watching, a person on the movie said, why do we fall, Bruce? And the answer was to learn how to get up. Fresh on TV, episode 2. We rock with y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
everything fresh, 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 fresh. Gotta be fresh. Everything fresh, 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 fresh.